Hello, Divine Sunshine. This is Divine Sunshine. I'm not going to do my call thing. If you want a reading with me, look at the description below. I'll probably put that on later. So I'm going to get right on into it because I got to go to a reading later on today. So this is my Divine Masculine with the Karmic Feminine read. So I'm going to call this a tease because I don't think it's going to be as long as we usually do because I got to move on. I don't have that much time today, but I say I got to squeeze it in. Look at the one that I did with my mom. Real good stuff in there. I did a new thing. Pick one, pick two. So they might read into you a little bit better. All right, clear. What's happening with the Divine Masculine and the Karmic Feminine in his heart space? What's happening in the Divine Masculine's mind space for the Karmic Feminine? What's happening to the Karmic Feminine's heart space for the Divine Masculine? And what is in the mind space of the Karmic Feminine for the Divine Masculine? That's too many cards. I ain't got time to talk there much. All right, when we're talking about the heart space with the Divine Masculine, as far as the Karmic Feminine, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so now when I read this here, it's almost the same energies with the the Divine Feminine with the Karmic Masculine. They kind of wishy-washy. They kind of backslide. Now, I don't know what this energy change is going on. But right now, he's now saying that this could be the one. So where he's at, he's kind of feeling some comfort with that. I have to get it clarified to see who is that. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could go two ways. He could be saying right where I'm at, he's comfortable with the partner he has with the Karmic Feminine. She's it. Or he could say the person you've already met, which would be the Divine Feminine, is already she is the one. Okay, that's in his heart space right now. When it comes to his mind, where he say very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So right now he's in thinking mode. He's saying very soon. He knows the time is of the essence. I seen that on the Indian lady Gagane or whatever her name is. She was stating that the window is closing in the next 2 months. The Divine Masculine, they'll do what he's going to do. The cycle starts over, it's going to close, and the Divine Feminine is going to go ahead and walk and find her to deal with her soulmate that's going to help her to open up her sacral chakra, because she's saying our sacral chakra. On some of us that we have been so shamed about our sexuality that we're going to find ourselves really being in a partnership that's going to help to open that up. And when we do that, like, we're going to like really truly be in love with this person, and that's going to cause our Divine Masculine to say, wait, hold up a second, my alerts is going off like a plane going down. All the stuff is going on my screen here that's saying that she's finding somebody else, and so I need to divert this plane and go back to home instead of flying the way I am, because right now it's like Danger Will Robinson. She's going off to find somebody else, and you know, I thought she was going to be waiting for me forever, and while I go ahead and gallivant and do everything I want to do out there. Okay, thank you, Archangel Raphael. And now she's going off and she finding somebody else. Hold on a second, we got to divert and turn this plane around. So that's it very soon. And then he's saying right now he's paying attention to the red flags that's going on in his life when it comes to the Karmic Feminine side. He's seeing things in somebody, she covering up some stuff that he thought there was one way is not another. The way she's thinking is not it. It's over exaggerated from what she's truly coming from, the space of mind. When it comes to the Karmic Feminine, she's coming to the point that she's saying that there's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. This is in her heart space. She feels like she needs to express her love to somebody. It might be awkward. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. She's feeling at this point that she's like, I've got to go on here and just express my love, maybe in other places. Find somebody else to express my love, to myself, to other people, because I'm not getting it here. Okay, so this is what she's saying in her heart space. She's really trying to stay optimistic in it all. She feels that, thank you for the clarification, Archangel Raphael. She feels like she's got a lot to offer. She's, about your love life. And it might not just be with the divine masculine. She's just saying, I got a lot to offer. You know how sometimes we get in the mindset, like, I am the, I'm on the bag of chips and all of that with the hot sauce and all that stuff. I got a lot to offer. I ain't got to sit here and take this from this divine masculine. I got something. I'm on. I got swag. I got this. So this is what's on mine. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. This came in reverse. Right now she might not be dealing with forgiving and learning at this point. What she's talking about with the divine masculine, about something that he's did in the past, and now looking at him now. This could go two ways. Part of me want to say read it as is, with the emphasis that she's got to learn how to forgive and learn from that experience, the way he came in early in there. Now he's mature. He's thinking more the spirituality, the more the angels are talking to him. Spirituality, his higher self is more in control and talking to him. He's coming from a whole different way now. Yeah, I don't know why I seen it look like it was two people, but it's just one. And he's just really trying to learn how to kind of just really forgive himself. He's like, forgive myself the way I act in the past, maybe with his divine feminine. And she's seeing that, and she's seeing him now, because like I said, the last episode we had is like he was really treating her really dirty, like the dirty South. And, she's just really trying to get to that point to forgiveness. So I could also say another way, she's saying, I ain't forgiving what you did. What I'm trying to do is find me an exercise and just be optimistic about myself, give myself self-love at this point. Let's see what are some of the challenges that's going on. Clear. What's the challenge with the divine masculine, with this karmic feminine? Okay, the challenge is for perfection. He's really trying to look for perfection. He's trying to be perfected. Every time when I see this with the divine masculine, he's really seeing his divine feminine as really being perfect. And he really wants all this stuff to be going on to be perfect. He wants to be perfect for her because he knows that she has a lot to offer. He feels her calling him in, but in some ways he's feeling like, I don't know if I'm really perfect. It's divine timing. I see you planting fruits. Your fruits of your labor, you've harvested, you've sown your seeds, and right now I don't know if I'm really ready, but I know you could be the one, and I know very soon I got to make this decision, but this is a block because this perfection he's being OCD about it. Perseverance to keep on the race. He see the red flags, it's like a person want to get behind him and say, okay, now you see the red flag, she ain't the one, this karmic feminine, well, let's make some moves, some money moves. And so it's like, the higher self is talking to him, to his divine, to his feminine side, to his feminine way. He's got to get in touch with their emotions, and he's growing, and he's becoming, transforming into that. And it's really saying, okay, now you've been looking at this from the analytical side. Now let's look at from the emotions. Where is your heart at? Where does it lie? You got to get rooted in this red right here. Mom said that the red could be also anger as well. So you got to deal with that. Also, and then your destiny. One thing again, he just really feeling conflicted. This could be the one. He knows it could be the one. But this again, I asked about challenges. So this is a challenge about him getting in line with his destiny, being side by side for him and getting control of his shadow self. And she's dealing with the light, the divine feminine, and together dealing with your ascended masters to ascend to the next level. What are some of the issues that's going on with this karmic? Clear. What challenges does she have to go through with this? Instinct. Okay. So challenges that she's got to work with this as an instinct. I mean, her instinct is probably telling her she can feel it. This look like divine twin here. One way, another way, that wildness. This is a spirituality. You got the illusion, you got your intuitiveness and your awareness, but it's probably illusion in her mind. And she can feel the call, you know, like wolves, they do the woo-hoo, they're howling for each other. And she can hear it too. She's like, what that? You know, and she can see him more so, the divine masculine, kind of merging the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies together with this. And she's hearing the call as well. And so she's instinctively, she knows what's happening next as well. She knows instinctively what she has to do. She could be also being in touch with her divinity. And you need the white with the wolf here, and bringing these two things together within herself as well. And hearing the call for what's her next step that she has to do on this here in this relationship. Okay, so that is that. That's a challenge for her to follow her instincts. She ain't been following that. She ain't hear the call, getting in touch with that, taming that wildness, being out there. You know, she's got to really get focused on what's going on with that. What is the current energies for this week that they're dealing with? Whoa, not a lot. Okay, 8 of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So there's some new developments that's going on that they're dealing with this week. 8 of Fire is dealing with some action. So there's going to be some movement this week. 10 of Earth. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So right now they're dealing with the energies for this week is family life, financial security, so something about the children. So right now they're concentrating on the family life. This is probably with the holidays coming up, with Memorial Day coming up. That's probably now getting that together, how to bring the family together, finding magic in the little things. So just really, she's trying to stay optimistic. He's finding magic in everything. This could be the one. So that's dealing with him thinking about his divine feminine. Or I say again, it could go two ways. So he's thinking about making it work with the karmic feminine right where they are. She's trying to stay optimistic. So right now is unquieted love, express your love. So they're really trying to right now find a magic just in the little things. Like show me a little something for me to kind of hold on to right now. So this is earth material wise. 8 of Earth, skilled workers rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So they both got to get some more knowledge about some things, knowledge about themselves. He got to get more knowledge about how he's feeling with about the divine feminine and the karmic masculine. What his next move that he needs to do, because he already said I'm seeing red flags. So he's got to get some more knowledgeability about the whole situation, because he knows he needs to make a decision very soon. It says here, okay. That's it. And she's got to get some more understanding as well, because she's got to go by her instinct. We got the 9 of Fire, which is don't give up, protect that which you created, have courage and believe in yourself. This came in reverse. So right now that would be the opposite. Is that right now they're at the point this week is to give up, or that they're trying to grasp on the little kernel of what's left, try to find magic. So she's trying to find magic in herself. He's trying to find magic in the belief of knowing now that, oh my God, now I know that the divine feminine is the one. Protect that which you've created. So right now he's like, I'm at the point I can release, both of them at the point I can release what we had created. We release and let it go, because have courage and believe in yourself. Right now, I'm going to let that stand and put more emphasis on that, because right now they've got to find a way to have more belief in themselves for him to say, I want to move on this journey with my divine feminine. And she's saying she's staying optimistic about who she is, because like I said, now she said, I got a lot to offer. This unrequited love, this relationship is there. I need to go find ways to express my love with somebody and follow my instinct. Okay, that is that one. That's the overall energies that we having for this week. Let me see, yada yada yada. Anything I want to clarify? I said the challenges. What are they dealing with? The overall energies karmically this week. Clear. That's one. 5 of coins. So the karma that they're dealing with this week is this. 5 of coins. Taking the gamble. This is what I'm saying. Taking the gamble risk. It's like we're sitting there at the blackjacks or the, what is this? The roulette table of life, and just saying, which way should I deal? Should I put it all on black, red, or should I put it on black or red, or 5 black? It's just the money. It's taking the gamble of where do I put all my interest in and what I will invest in. So with him, he's got to figure out, am I going ahead and put all my money, like you see him push them chips up there and say, I'm betting it all on the divine feminine. Or, and she's saying, and the karmic feminine's pushing it up there and saying, I'm putting it all on myself. Forget him. Let's move on. This looks like to me it's got the divine feminine, the karmic feminine, excuse me, is the ones who's sitting there just saying, I'm thinking I'm going to have to make this happen. I think I'm going to have to bet on black or a bet on red or whatever it is. You got the 5 of coins. She's looking really sad, downtrodden, she just really, she just sitting there and like she's like, okay, I'm holding one chip for myself, but then a part of me say I'm gonna put it all out there and I'm betting it all the way to see, what's gonna be my next move. Okay, all right. So with that, I know this is a tease, and I usually kind of go a little bit more in depth, but this is okay. Okay, all right. Ooh, I could go in a little bit. That she's gonna call late. Okay, so we got that. Let me see. So I got just a little bit time I can squeeze in. Let me see. About. I wanted to see this 5 of coins. Let me go into this about what is about on this energy, this karmic energy about 5 of coins on the divine, on this karmic feminine side. Goody. But I ain't gonna. Okay, he came out. Call of the night, daring, adventure, and excitement. She's feeling like something else is coming on in the horizon. So she said a call in the night. Something else is calling her. We got the moon. So her intuition, there go that wolf again. The wolf. Okay, I know somebody would say what the wolf. Let me see what this call in the night. I'm sure they're going to tell me what this is. Not free will, number 16. The call in the night. You have of late fallen into patterns that are soothing in their regularity. You know what to expect and when to expect it. You are surrounded by love and acceptance, and you are wildly loved and applauded. You are content. You are comfortable and have no real reason to become otherwise. Is what you have achieved not the pinnacle of human experience, to live and to live without fear or being tested? I say to you now, I was once like you, and then the night in her darkness called me. I changed, and I left behind the world of daylight, and for a time I traveled from my loved ones, although some chose to travel with me. I departed from all that I knew in so many ways, and in doing so, I became more perfectly myself. Didn't I tell you she wanted to become herself? I said that. She said, I got a lot to offer. I was reborn in challenge. I was forged. And in the loneliness, I came to know myself. This time is one which I can only partake of truly alone. And for you and your fear leaving the comfort zone, you prefer all that is known. But I tell you that with this card comes the call of the night and her wild creatures. And you are about to leave that place of warmth, that cozy, restrictive, dulling cocoon, and step into a colder, harsher, more raw place. What it will teach you and offer you is more valuable and strange than you can imagine. You will be thrust out of that place you have called home and into a world of movement, color, drama, and some ferocity. You will make friends with respect, who respect you and challenge you. You will be disagreed with, and you will fight to survive at times. But the adventure will leave you first more alive, your every sense tingling more than ever before. So working with this card, time to step beyond the places and people you feel safe. This is a time to stretch your wings and to seek out new friends, experiences, people you find so much if you dare to explore. And that's what I said with this. She's feeling like she want to sit down there at that roulette table and say, bet everything on black 5, black 13, black 16, or whatever, however it go. I don't play that. And she's really feeling the calling to step out of where she is and to try something new. You got the little kitten there, which is feeling very vulnerable. While her femininity is not really full as that cat. Well, I guess so. She's dealing with that. The cat's feeling it, the wildness. This is domesticated kind of cat, her femininity, but then she's got that wildness that she wants to do, and the night is calling her, so she wants to get out that comfort zone right now. She's probably built a life for herself that has made her feel that, you know, this is it with this divine masculine. But right now, she knows within herself and her instinct, as she follows that she wants to go beyond that and to leave this comfort zone of everything is wine and roses when she knows it's not. And she's getting to the point that she's tired of lying to herself. So she's trying to get herself together and to really answer this call of the night. She's really at that point that she's sitting down. And you know, if you are a serious gambler and you sitting at the table and you putting them chips down, that means she's at the point that she wants to do like Cardi B. She wants to make some money moves. She wants to make some moves out of this situation. It ain't playing no more. She's strategizing now to the point that saying, you know what, I feel like I'm going to bet all my chips, put it all on the table, and then I'm actually saying I'm ready to check on out. Now, I don't know what she's going to cash in, and I don't know what it's going to say as far as what she's going to actually get. But this Karmic feminine right here is at the point that she's saying, I'm sitting down and I'm ready to go on. So she might be sending the divine masculine packing. Say, okay, you're going to have to get out of it. We living together. You're going to have to find your own thing because this ain't even worth it. I don't care if this makes me uncomfortable, but I got to try something new because I'm at the point that I know I want to express love to somebody, even if it's to myself, to this other new love that's coming in that I can. And I know I'm at the point I got a lot to offer than what this situation I assigned myself up to. Okay? That is it. If you had that, so I guess I'll call this the call of the night. That she's calling. She ready to, I'm between that and she's ready to cash her chips in. I'm going to say ready to cash the chips in on this. She's sitting at that table. I can see it. It's like dealer. You know, like I said, when you sit down, you do that, you down for serious business. Because, you know, once you put that money down and you make that move, you can't tell the dealer, say, oh, give me my money back. I want it off of black 13. Give it back to me. And they're like, nope. Once we spin, all bets, or then they say to close the table, all bets, and then they spin that wheel, it's over. It's a done deal. So she's sitting there, and she looking, and she didn't put them chips down. So on that, I would say, stay uplifted, stay inspired, stay motivated. Namaste, namago.